Hi, my name is Anika. I'm a clinical supervisor at the Center of Excellence, and this is ORS Actual Intelligence.
What is the difference between core and proficient?
A core practitioner is someone who is working through their goals and working through their strategies and interventions, basically under supervision. So they usually work with low to moderately complex cases. They are still using strategies that are existing and coming up with complex strategies under supervision. Whereas proficient practitioners are working quite independently and they manage a higher level of complexity. So proficient practitioners are working out their complex strategies independently. They are making decisions independently that are based on NDIS legislation, and they know legislation super well. They are also delivering training to core practitioners, and they are leading and coming up with basically problem solving lots of complex situations. So at the end of it, it's kind of the difference between if you're working with a lot of supervision versus you can cater to complex cases independently.
How long does it take to become a senior BSP?
Honestly, there is no single answer. Progression is very self-driven, and it depends on things like how diverse is your experience, how actively do you seek feedback, how well do you actually apply that feedback to your work, how do you track your growth, your own growth, how well are you working with others and your managers and everybody around you to ensure you get the right kind of exposure to the complex cases, as well as working through those complex cases, applying that feedback and learning from them according to the PBS competency manual. So it's not about time served, it's about capability built.
How much supervision do BSP actually get?
Great question, and honestly, a lot. Once practitioners pass probation, they are sure to get monthly supervision, group peer supervision, and monthly PD sessions. On top of that, there's always ad hoc case discussions, there's case reviews, there's shadowing on spot and learning from shadowing training. There's recording trainings everywhere that are then explained by clinical supervisors as well. For new starters, alongside all of that, there's even more support and supervision that is provided, such as structured induction modules. Then you have direct oversight on at least 3 of your cases from clinical supervisors, and weekly, basically weekly case reviews and weekly on-spot and ad hoc trainings directly with your supervisors. But supervisions work best when practitioners bring their curiosity, questions, and their thinking hats.
Can you move into leadership without leaving clinical work?
Absolutely. And honestly, I think it's critical that you don't. You do not have to give up clinical work in order to move up in leadership. You can still shadow, model practice. You can have your own clients. You can train. You can have case discussions. There's so many ways to stay attached with clinical work. Clinical work is what keeps you grounded. Leadership is strongest when it is clinically informed. So if you are going into leadership, clinical growth should be parallel to it.